Hello traders, welcome back to another one of our weekly forecast videos. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go over the charts of euro dollar, gold and Bitcoin as well, and obviously I'm gonna share with you what I expect to see next. Now the tension between Russia and Ukraine continues, and that means we should see a continuation of those trends that we're currently looking at. Now in times of uncertainty and especially war, what we've got right now between those two countries, a lot of investors and big players tend to put a lot of money into more secure investments, which means the US dollar is getting stronger. And at the same time, gold is also increasing in value. And that means, we've got a downside move, a downtrend here on euro dollar, which is confirmed not only by looking at the technical picture, but also by the fundamentals. And that also means we shouldn't be trading against that main move. Okay, so that means we're only looking to sell the euro dollar and at the same time to buy gold. We're gonna get to that one in a minute as well, but for now I'm gonna continue with euro dollar. Now, we've been talking about a continuation lower, even when price was all the way up here. Okay, as soon as we saw that price has created a lower structure here, breaking below previous lows, creating lower highs as well. That's when we started looking for selling opportunities. As you can see, since then price has dropped quite significantly, and now I'm expecting to see even lower values. Okay, so if we're looking to sell right now, I don't think this is the best trading opportunity, because we might have a much better setup. What I want to see next is I want to see price making a pullback, which could happen right now, or we could see that next push lower, and then I want to see that pullback pretty much to around the values of 1.09, 1.0950, or even better 1.10. okay, so pretty much this previous structure right here. But if we do see that pullback continuing a bit higher to around the 1.10 level, then this is going to be even better. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to be watching out for some type of candlestick pattern formation, something that gives me a signal that price is not able to break above that previous structure right here, or this psychological level. Whenever I get this signal, then I'm going to make sure to enter a short trade, okay, whether it be here or at the 1.10 level. And I'm going to place my stop loss just above that reversal. Okay, that way I'm going to have a good risk to reward ratio. And when it comes to targets, I wouldn't even say a specific level at which we should exit our trade. I would suggest to watch out for price action, and every time it creates lower structure, basically lower highs, that's where you move your stop loss above every new lower structure. And that way you will take advantage of that whole move to the downside. Okay, like I said, in times of uncertainty we should be following the main trend, and we never know for how long a certain move will continue developing. That's why you want to move your stop loss above every lower structure, and if there's a reversal coming up, then you will get stopped out, but at the same time you will have squeezed as much profit as possible from a move like this. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at here on euro dollar. Expect a downside continuation. Watch out for pattern formations or candlestick signals. Wait for that pullback, and as soon as you have a valid entry signal, then make sure to get into a short trade and then manage your position accordingly. Okay, before we move on to gold, there's a trade that we just exited on pound dollar. That trade was sent into our premium channel, so if you want to get involved, make sure to get in touch with us. There's going to be some links in the description down below, or you can check our website to find out how to join our premium Telegram channel. This is another pair which we expect to continue even lower, so watch out for price action here on pound dollar as well. We're also looking at some of the yen cross pairs. Euro yen is one of those where I also expect to see a pullback and then a continuation lower, so this is another potential opportunity at which we might be able to get an entry. And to keep this video short, I'm gonna skip some of those. If you want to see how we analyze each one of those pairs, then leave a comment in the comment section down below and I'll make sure to get back to each one of you guys. But now looking at gold, what we see here is obviously price continuing higher. Now there were some trading opportunities inside of this move. All of that was shared in our premium channel, and this morning I got some messages that some of the members managed to catch some nice trades here, and what I'm expecting to see now is a continuation higher. Now if we're looking at the hourly chart and we want to get involved into a long position, right now we don't really have the best risk to reward ratio, which means for me personally I don't have a trade yet. Now if I want to enter a long trade now and expect for price to continue higher, then that means I'm gonna have to place my stop loss above that structure right here, okay, or maybe above the 1910 1911 level, which means down here. And as you can see, this is quite far from where price currently is, and that means for me to get even 1-to-1, I need for price to move a lot higher. What we see here is price reaching the $2,000 mark, and it's currently making a pullback. What I think is gonna happen now is we've got a couple of levels to watch out for. The first level is this previous high at 1974. And I think we might see price with a pullback to that level, retesting that level, and in case I get a nice candlestick signal, maybe a long wick to the downside, and I see that price can't manage to break below, but it will continue higher instead, then I'm gonna have an entry here. Okay, so this is gonna look something like this, where we've got a retest of that level, then I get the candlestick signal, and then I'm gonna be looking to take a long trade, and I'm gonna be able to place my stop loss below this new structure then. Okay, if that happens, then I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna be waiting for price to create higher structure, and every time it does, right, then I'm gonna move my stop loss below that structure, and this way I'm gonna take advantage of whatever move comes up next. Alright, now in my video from last week on how to determine our take profit levels, I'm showing you 3 ways to find out where to exit your trades, where to collect profits, so make sure to watch this video. There's going to be a pop-up in the top right hand corner, so click on that and make sure to watch the video. Okay, now although this setup looks great, if I don't get a decent confirmation right around that level right here, then I'm not gonna enter this trade, because price can easily come back and retest a lower level and then do that. Okay, so that means if you enter at a higher level, you then get stopped out, and then you get another entry signal, you have to make sure that you enter this one as well, because that could be the trade that you're looking for. Okay, then you place your stop loss again just below that reversal, and then you're going to be able to ride the trend to the upside. Okay, also if you have a move like this and a continuation higher, and then you can take a fib expansion tool and you can place that across point A, B, and C, and you can find out where your target level will be. Okay, so another trading setup here on gold. I'm definitely not looking to sell though. Okay, and finally let's have a look at the crypto market. What I think is gonna happen next here on Bitcoin especially is we're gonna see price with a pullback to our new sell zone, which is in between the levels of 40,600 up to around 42,400. Okay, now before this sell zone we had this one up here where we saw price reacting very well. It created some lower structure and it pushed down lower since then. Okay, so now I've got this sell zone based on this last impulse to the downside. I would expect for price to make a pullback and then continue lower. When it comes to target levels, the first one will be 34,800, but if I have to be honest, I would expect for price to easily break below that, and I'm looking at 30k next, potentially even as low as 25,000. Okay, now this target, we've mentioned this one a few weeks ago. If you want to check that out, make sure to follow us on TradingView. There's going to be a link in the description below this video as well, and you'll see for how long we've been projecting this target down here. Okay, and finally Ethereum, where things are not much different. Same thing pretty much. I'm expecting for price to continue lower. I think there's going to be a slight pullback here as well. We've got some levels to watch out for, such as 2,680, and then I would expect for price to push down even lower. When it comes to targets, we're looking at this previous lows here, around 1,800, potentially 2,000 before that. So let's see where price goes next. But this is yet another instrument at which we said that we are expecting a downside move. We've had this sell zone before that. Price is pushed inside of this zone. It then made a pullback. It created a lower high than this previous one, and that was a pretty decent signal for a downside continuation. We now have the same structure here. Okay, so that's pretty much all. If you want to learn how we analyze the market, if you want to learn our strategies, make sure to check out our website, trendlineforex.com. Have a look at our courses, our signals group, and also don't forget to join our free Telegram channel where we post a lot more about trading, a lot more setups, videos, and stuff like that. So check out the links in the description below this video. Make sure to give us a like, and also leave a comment and let us know what other videos you want to see in our channel. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.